Alright, hopefully you can hear me, but so far I've spent half of my savings. Let me close this door, because I don't want copyright claims or whatever. I don't feel like dealing with that. So yeah, especially as a 10-year-old YouTuber. Anyways, I spent half of my savings, and here's a little job update. Yeah, so far I've spent half of my savings, and that sucks, and I still don't have a new job yet. I have indeed been applying for applications, but I'm not receiving no calls or no emails or nothing like that. It make no sense. As I knew what I was gonna end up going through. I completely knew. It's all my fault. I'm the one who decided to quit my job in Atlanta, well, city outskirts of Atlanta, my store job, and decide to move here. Originally, I was supposed to be in the city outskirts of Chicago in a hotel, motel, inn, an inn, suite, whatever it's called, a suite hotel, whatever, hotel suite, paying $300 something a week. That's what I was originally supposed to be doing, and just simply work a job at the Walmart across the street. I have a Walmart right there. I can simply work there, get my bike there, do my Uber Eats down there in the city outskirts of Chicago. That's it. But here I am. I am currently in one of my biological parents' house, and I mean, they insisted I live here, and that's okay. I wish I didn't. I wish I worked Uber a little bit more, okay? And I need to work it pretty much now, but it's just, it sucks. I'm already halfway done with my savings. Already halfway done. Already halfway. That really sucks. Where all the money went? Well, basically, food. Honestly, food and miscellaneous. Hygiene and everything. Because this household is not the best when it comes to taking care. It's kind of every man for himself in there. So I gotta spend my money. And then obviously I'm paying $20 a month. $20 a week. $20 a week for my bus fare. My Chicago, transit, bus fare. And then I got my Six Flags membership, but it's only $12 a month. I can hold money for that. I can just simply work Uber for that. What else? Then I got my gym membership, was $25 a month, and then I think $50 every year. But my year anniversary's already came up, so I shouldn't be paying no $50. I want to keep my Planet Fitness membership because I'm gonna need that. Let's see. I'm looking clothes and everything. I have not really bought anything super expensive. Most of the money was going on bus fare, food. Bus fare and food, pretty much. Yeah, train fare to be exact, since I ride trains more than buses because I don't like buses. The train is only like $3, but yeah, I feel like yes, it is kind of eating up my money, but at the same time, I think I'm spending a little too much money on food. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, I only eat. That's the thing. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world am I spending so much money, at least $50 a day. Did you see that? At least 50. How in the world I'm spending like a max of, somewhere around to 40 to $50 a day. How in the world I'm spending that much money a day? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All I do is get the same things every single day. I'm very consistent in what it is I buy. Very consistent. I buy usually, since there's a Popeyes literally right next door to my house, I'll occasionally get a fry, a large fry, a lemonade. I get the same stuff. The person there, the worker there, he's really cool dude. I think he's the manager. He gotta be the manager, but I'm one of their good customers, so he knows exactly what I'm gonna get. I usually get the sweet tea, either strawberry or mango sweet tea, or the lemonade. I need to try the other mango lemonades. I might buy a lemonade after this. So yeah, I buy specifically juices / drinks. From fast foods or whatever. I buy the same things. I don't drink pop. I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda since 2018. I'm talking about fountain soda. I may drink occasional sugarcane soda here and there, which it tastes good. I'm not putting that in the same category with them fountain drinks. Nah, I'm not drinking that. I'm saying, you don't trust me. I have not drunk children since 2018. You don't want to go back. I promise you. You don't want to go back. Anyway, so I buy the same stuff, the same drinks from the, what you call it. I may go to 7-Eleven occasionally and get a chip, a juice, maybe a little bit of water, but I can just, use water fountains, and they're no big deal. And then I got my water filter too. What else? I spend money on. Hold up. Okay. Company. So yeah. What else? Occasionally I go to Target in Chicago downtown, State Street. You know the one. I just get a juice there, juice, and then I just go in their deli department and see if they got a sandwich in there or whatever. And then if I'm not eating that, I'm either eating a fry from McDonald's or whatever, or eating something from Panda Express. Basically, I'm eating out. Now, I did receive a comment saying, why aren't you buying groceries? I mean, I agree. I should buy groceries for, talking about $40-something. Well, let's start with the obvious pricing of groceries. And then on top of that, I don't have a car. I don't know how to drive. This is not me doing excuses per se. And then in this house is every man for himself. It's 4 of us in this house. We all are men. So imagine that. Imagine where all that food gonna go. So yeah, I have no problem providing for the house like that, but at the same time, it sucks. $400 was spent on that new bike, and I'll say an extra 50 or 60 was spent on the assets of keeping that for daily maintenance of that bike. What else? And then obviously the $20 a week. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world did I lose. How did I spend $2,000? That's what I'm trying to figure out. $1,000. Nearly $2,000. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm already halfway through my savings. It makes no sense. I didn't do nothing. All I did was bought food. All I did was eat out. And paid $20 a week for bus fare. That's one thing I don't understand. And don't get me, I knew finding jobs down here was gonna be a pain. I knew that. I already knew that. So that's why I bought the bike so I can do Uber Eats in Chicago downtown. I made my newest record of me working Uber Eats, and that was $55. I know it ain't nothing, but it is something. It is something. I get that, but I'm not buying no new clothes or whatever. I'm not buying no new clothes. I'm not ordering no Lyft rides like that unless I'm going to Six Flags. Unless I have to, spend money for that. Someone coming upstairs. Okay, whatever. And then I have to buy cleaning products for the house, because honestly, it's all men in this house. And then I'm not saying females should be cleaning up the house, being house cleaners. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, it's not really always the best cleaning here. So I'm also spending money on keeping everything clean up in here. I'm kind of the housewife up in here. The cleaner or whatever. The janitor. I'm the janitor up in here. Because I'm the one buying products to keep the house clean. So yeah, that too. I have no problem providing for the household. I have no problem at all. But it's crazy. And then I just now paid my first month's rent of me being here, my $350. Recently it's been brought to my attention there's a little bit more money technically, but I'm not going to go there. I'll try to see if I can keep this as long as I can go. I'm only doing my job as the older brother. So you do your job as, 40-something-year-old grown man. I'm not paying for them. You pay for your own self. Anyways, but I've already said to my extended biological family member, I don't want to be on this lease. As soon as he has something to say, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Rather I got no more savings or what, without a job or what. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I would hate to go homeless, and God forbid I go back to that stupid homeless shelter. I do not want to spend not another day up in there. I passed by that homeless shelter that I was in 2018 2 times. And that was during when I was doing Uber Eats. I was trying to avoid going that way. I should have just took the long way, but I didn't. But I don't know. I was just ready to go home that day. It made no sense. Another thing I'm spending money on. I think Chicago might be a little bit more expensive than Atlanta. I think so. Why I say that? It's because I buy a large iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts for $4 something in Atlanta. But if I buy a large iced coffee down here in Chicago, that's literally, I think, $5. I'm like, what the heck? But I have noticed the large iced coffees seem to be extra large in Atlanta. So I've been buying medium iced coffees recently. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a little life update. Oh, let's go to the job side. Yeah, I have been applying for jobs. The temp agency has not been contacted me and my younger, sibling, immediate younger sibling. I already knew that was gonna happen. I'm 24 years old. They probably thinking like, you should know this by now. Well, you over here working at a temp agency office or whatever. Let me get a job there. I can speak to customers. I can do referrals. I have seniority with customer service and all that. Been in retail for like 2.5 years, technically 3. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years of retail. I know how to handle these customers for the most part. I can do this. I have excellent customer service. This is not me boasting. It's just I know what I do. That thing gone. Okay, good. Glad it was. I'm gonna have to keep some disinfect spray in here because that killed it pretty quickly. So yeah, in the other video, there was some red bump there. So yeah, it's gone now. That was quick, very quick. Anyway, so yeah, the job thing. Recently put in another application for one of the city outskirts of Chicago, the city I was originally supposed to be in. I might have to just be on that waiting list for one of my high school homies' job. I don't got no time to be waiting. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to go at least 3 hours. I'm gonna have to take, according to Google Maps, I'm gonna have to doing 3-hour trips. 3-hour trips to the city outskirt of city outskirt of Chicago, just to reach this job. I'm just gonna have to lie, Dan. Do you have reliable transportation? Yes, I do. I have reliable transportation, which I don't. I'm just gonna have to lie. I told them my experience. When I told them my experience, I am PIT certified. Well, specifically hand PIT certified, but I always let them know what the deal is during the interview. If they want to deny me, oh well, it is what it is. I'm not honestly frustrated no more. If they don't want to hire me, oh well, don't be surprised if you you ain't making no sales. That's the way how I see it now, because I see it now. I'm not trying to, maybe I should keep my mouth closed. I didn't sign the NDA with my former job. Technically I didn't, but I'm not going to go there. It just proves the employers aren't hiring people on purpose. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I told this Walmart thing I'm PIT certified. I took their assessments, and I was already not feeling like taking that assessment. These assessments, I took 2 assessments for 2 different companies. One down here in Chicago, and the one I just recently did for this other company. Store. It's a store job, unfortunately. Much I would hate that, but it is what it is. It reminded me. I tried logging into my account from 2018, my career account for 2018, and they obviously got rid of the account, which is fine by me. But it brought me right back that day when I was 18 years old. 18 years old, homeless. I'm in that Target in Chicago downtown, in that window, using their Wi-Fi to receive calls and applying for that position. It reminds me when I was doing that. And it brought me back. I was like, man, I don't feel like doing this. But I just did it. I just finished it. I don't care how fast. They saying the whole thing should take approximately 30 minutes to complete. I think I finished it in like 20. So if they don't want to hire me, oh well, you're lost. I have excellent customer service. You can ask my former managers. That's pretty much it. Now let's see. As far as what jobs I really want, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't know because I don't want to really work a job. The only job I really want to work is something part time. Jobs, I see that more of as a side thing, a side gig. And that's what I see it more as. But, you know, obviously it is what it is. I'm just going to have to work 2 jobs. It is what it is. And I refuse to work in the food industry. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to work in the food industry. Especially that dang floor. I don't know. I have some little phobia with the grid floor. I don't think it's the grid floor itself. I just think it's the fact the cracks and everything. Water is there and it gets dirty. And then it's always next to a drain somewhere. And the smell and the gunk that builds up. I don't understand. And then the floor isn't leveled at all. It's always the floor is built, so I understand the floor is built to get wet. That's the problem. My shoes are always dry. It's just a mess. I refuse to work I refuse to work in anything that has a creepy floor that has a drain in the middle of the floor. I refuse to work that. I refuse to work there. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. They're going to have to build it some kind of way in order for me to work behind the floor. I literally turned down a manager position, a department manager position, seafood manager. She's like, the manager, she actually, she went all out for me to try to get me to work that department. And I kind of feel bad low-key. She literally got somebody to fix that broken part of the floor, to get some concrete to fix that part of the floor up in the seafood department. I told her, thank you, it's not just that, it's the entire floor that's creepy. It's worse when it's red. You know the deli floor? The meat floor? Oh no. The kind of job, okay, let me stop talking about the past. As far as the only jobs right now the only jobs I've been applying for is warehouse, which I don't want to do, but I'm willing to do that. Overnight stocking, I mean, I don't want to do that either. Warehouse, customer service, retail, whatever this trade school is. I need y'all to understand, I don't even know what in the world even is a trade. Whatever a trade even is, a trade school even is, because I'm hearing the word school, I'm thinking you're sitting down at a desk, writing stuff down, turning stuff in, and then you're physically doing things. And they grading you based off of it, like school. The question is, am I paying for this? Who's paying for this? Because the money gotta come from somewhere. I'm not paying no money for no trade. All you can get a loan. I don't want no loans. And do they think they even approve me for a loan? I'm not going to no college. Like I said, I'm sticking with freshman year me. I told that counselor lady straight up, I'm not going to college, but I'll just choose this college specifically just so I can graduate. And I stuck with that. And in 2018, when I graduated, what college you going to? I'm not going to college. I made that simple. Now here I am back in the city. I actually drove past my my Chicago high school. That school needs some money. I need to get rich because I need to help that school. Though they was kind of being idiots, I gotta give back to that school because honestly I didn't know I was gonna graduate high school. I'm not really too worried about experience per se. I'm not really too worried unless they want to say you need 5 years experience. Then fuck y'all. That's what's gonna get me. But like I said, I'm not really too worried about experience because I have experience. I have warehouse, I have retail, I have department lead experience. I technically can schedule people too. So I'm not really too concerned about the experience part. I'm just worried about them, the employers. Because we're full. And then they're not hiring people, and then they don't want to hire me because I'm young. So yeah, I mean, if this application I just filled out, if they don't want to hire me because I'm not in the same city, that's understandable. People do it all the time. I refuse to work at Amazon again because there was kind of like a little discrepancy between me and them where we had to make a settlement. I'm not trying to deal with that. And it's literally on Google that it mentions something about knee injury. That's public information. So what's the point of working for Amazon ever again? It is. And then I'm not trying to deal with them. They always treated people like robots. So I'm just going to have to do different warehouses. And I'm still injured, by the way, from that Amazon. I'm not exactly sure what fully happened. All I know is it was strict work conditions. It was cold. I did exactly what the safety department told me to do, and that's what screwed up my knee. Me following their rules is what screwed me over, and didn't compensate us until the last minute. It was cold outside. It was cold outside, and I realized something wasn't right, and these work restrictions have me carry all them heavy boxes. Kept calling me to go to the NPCs. Line 20. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I think it's line 20. Them heavy old boxes or whatever. What they call the NPCs, but whatever. That's pretty much it. In conclusion, that's the life update. I'm halfway through my savings. I fear I won't be able to pay off next month. And I feel like I should be able to pay at least $350 next month. Don't get me wrong. By the time I might be way below of my savings. I may be way below. Once I'm reaching the red zone in my savings, that's the only money I have right now. I'm glad past me, save that money. I'm living as that future Ray. So that past version of me that started to save that money, I need to get up and do something about this. I need to do something. Except so my body, God forbid that. So yeah. And I need my own place, like for real. I can't stay here. I mean, I really appreciate, with my biological family and everything. I really do. But at the same time, there's some sketchy stuff going on. I can completely understand. Okay, I won't talk too much about that. But the point is, technically, this ain't nothing different than when I was with my modern parents' house. I call that the pre-independent era. This is still the pre-independent era. Me living with my biological parents is still the pre-independent era. And this ain't nothing different. I'm supposed to be in the city outskirts of Chicago, struggling to pay my weekly rent. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That is the independent era. I'm in this pre-independent. So yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? If y'all could put links, if YouTube allows you, because I see your comments, and if I don't, and you made a comment, that means YouTube deleted it. YouTube is being a bitch, but I don't know. But I've been a YouTuber for 10 years. Look, come on, y'all. I'm not doing this, okay? Unless y'all really piss me off, like you know who you are. But I'm hearing your words. I'm listening. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you have any ideas, please put in the comment section below. Any links, put it there. If not, you can always contact me on my socials. My socials are linked in the description. Preferably, I prefer if y'all, use Instagram or my alt Twitter. Yeah. Instagram or my alt Twitter. If you have any links to be exact to send me, okay? Just make sure you let me know in the comment section that you're gonna, send me something. So, this is not me asking money. I'm just talking about, job ideas and trades. Information on these things. All I need is information. That's it. So yeah, that's all I'm playing with this thing. So yeah, I'm playing with this thing because it's satisfying. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.